are live. Let me get this chat on. Live chat. It's on. Alright. Hello there, everyone. Coolnickyd here. Welcome back to another video. So today, I am here live streaming / talking about this brand new thing that Sim Guru Graham put on Twitter. Hey, Sarah. So it is midday, so I'm not really sure how many of you are gonna. Okay. Hi, Huckleberry Girl. Hi, James. Hi, Ryan, I think. Okay. So I used to do these more often than I do right now. I used to just sit in front of a camera and talk. And I said a while ago that I was going to be starting a podcast. Hi, Zach. Hi, Madeline. And hi, Nolly. I was going to do a podcast. Hi, Emo Gamer. So many of you. Okay. But I didn't actually get to start that yet. So basically what this is, it's kind of like, you know, in a sense, that, but this is Sims themed. So that's pretty much what this is going to be. So that's basically what this is going to be. Except this time, this is really Sims themed, and it's going to be all about witches or mermaids. I'm sorry if that happens again. That's just my brother, okay? Hi, Buzz. Hi, Maddie. Yeah, he's annoying. He's annoying. Okay, so, Simguru Graham on Twitter has been posting these polls, and it's like a tournament that he's doing. So in these polls, in like the first poll, he put a bunch of things like, let me see if I could just get it for reference on the internet. He put like witches, genies, like different kinds of oculates in the game. So let me see if I can go to the Sims VIP right here. This is just chill. This is in no way a formal kind of video. We're just chilling with each other like this. Let me see Sims community. Oh my god, yeah, guys. I did the 24-hour sim challenge, and it was crazy. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly suggest you go check it out. Also, we're gonna discuss about which one you guys should be picking, witches or, witches or mermaids. We're gonna talk about it. So, the first poll was about, oh my gosh, so I just need, right. The first poll was this was the second one, doesn't matter. The first poll was zombies, robots, mermaids, and imaginary friends. And zombies lost, robots got third, imaginary friends got second, mermaids got first. This was the first poll. The second poll said, which one do you want? Werewolves, fairies, witches, or genies? Genies got last, werewolves got third, fairies got second, witches got first. So then, he took the top two from each of those polls and made a final poll. And the final poll said, witches, mermaids, fairies, and imaginary friends. Now, there are still hours left to vote for this. There's 6 hours left. So if you haven't voted, I'm going to encourage you to vote for one of the two, and I'm going to explain. So, currently, fairies are in last, imaginary friends are in third, mermaids are in second, and witches are in first. Now, I already saw a bunch of you guys say witches, but listen to me. Listen, guys. You have to think this through. We're going to discuss this really quickly, and I'm going to make you really think about this, okay? Now, this is not to say that, you know, witches is going to be in the game, or mermaids is going to be in the game, or fairies, imaginary friends, or anything that they listed. But it's just, I guess that they're getting a view of like what people like. So, imaginary friends, I don't really see a whole new thing coming with that. You know, I think they really lost their, you know, chance of coming into the game. Fairies, definitely there is a fairy mod as well, and there's mods for like half of these things, and it's not the same. I always say I'm a strong believer that having mods in the game is not the same as having the actual thing in the game. Just like University, it's not the same as having the University mod. Okay, but witches or mermaids? There has been a debacle on Twitter for the past like 3 days about witches and mermaids, and the fact that witches is winning over mermaids. You know, a lot of people obviously want witches, but people want mermaids as well. And I am a strong believer that we should have mermaids. Guys, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Witches. So, listen, I'm gonna read you guys these things, but listen to me. Witches, you know, you could stir your pot, you could do a bunch of things, but here, think about this. Think about it. Witches, they're kind of scary, haunted, this. That's the vibe that we have already with vampires, okay? What kind of world would they give us with witches? Witches, it has the same aesthetic as vampires. They do. I don't care what you guys say. They do. They have the same aesthetic as vampires. The same dark, scary thing. What kind of things that we don't already have in vampires would we get in witches besides the witches themselves? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Just hear me out before y'all keep coming at me, all right? So we would have not a lot of new furniture, or like not a lot of different furniture. Probably not a new world too. I mean, we could, but like, what different would it look than, you know, Forgotten Hollow, whatever that one's called, from vampires? And then second of all, you can legit do things to people and cast spells on people as a vampire. You can already do half the things that you can do as a witch as a vampire, okay? And hear me out, I'm still, yes, you can vote on Twitter whether or not you want witches or vampires, like which one is which. So I'm just talking because witches is winning right now. I'm just kind of catching people up if they came a little bit late. Okay. It'd be hard with mermaids because you can't eat. Where you would live if you had mermaids tell you can't walk. Well, that's The Sims 3. That's not to say it would be in The Sims 4. That'd be like that in The Sims 4. Okay, there's a lot of more points I'm gonna make right now. Okay. Next, guys, witches walk on land. Mermaids don't walk on land. Mermaids swim. Sims can't even swim in waters. Mermaids ain't gonna live in pools. They're gonna live in some sort of water. That is a brand new aspect to this game. If mermaids were to come, that means Sims would be able to do that as well. You know, having a witch gives you no, like, new thing to the game because you can already do everything as a witch that you can do, like, as a vampire, you could be as a witch. Like, I could literally cast spells on people as a vampire already. Okay, now, with mermaids, they clearly have to live somewhere in the water. We're clearly going to be, like, it's Sim Guru Grant's Twitter. We are clearly going to be getting some type of water that these Sims can live in or swim in, and that's a breakthrough. That is a brand new aspect of gameplay because we don't even have, like, any access to water sources or, like, swimming in them. Second of all, they would not do that in any current world, meaning they'd have to make a brand new world, and everyone wants a tropical paradise or grotto kind of amazing oasis world. This is exactly how it would work in a Mermaids expansion pack, having that tropical like island underwaterness. Like, that's the exact thing everyone wants, and that's the exact things a pack like Mermaids could give us. Whereas when you vote for witches, it doesn't give us anything. For me, it doesn't give me anything exciting or, like, even that new aesthetic. With mermaids, there's just so much more. You're not gonna stick a mermaid in a dark, scary world. No, they gotta have a bright world. And in The Sims 3, even though I said, like, The Sims 3 is not The Sims 4, underwater. Who doesn't want to be underwater? Mermaids go underwater. In The Sims 3, the mermaids were underwater. If they could do that in The Sims 4, what would you think about it right now? I know a bunch of you guys had opinions in the beginning, but think about it right now. Witches walking on land, casting spells on people that you can already do as a vampire, or mermaids swimming in oceans that we don't have, so they'd have to make a brand new tropical world, going underwater, having underwater adventures, doing everything as a mermaid. Like, what do you guys think right now? I don't know if I've changed any of your opinions, but that is just my opinion. And when I saw that witches, like, I know us as Sims 4 fans and how crazy we are. When I saw that witches were winning, I went crazy. Like, I did start tweeting it too, but I literally went crazy. My tweet, I said, vote mermaids. Mermaids bring a whole new opportunities to water life and underwater adventures. Don't vote for witches. You can only do so much with spells, which is true. I mean, I loved the vampire series. I loved doing it, but the witches, it's going to be the same thing as vampires. Now, someone did say, why don't you take a coding class and try to make an expansion pack? No, I'm not like that. But coding, this would take forever to do. So I don't know if the Sims 4 team would ever do it, but the fact that they are thinking that we would prefer witches. And if you are voting witches, or you know anybody else that is voting witches, like, how? Like, I just, like, okay, I'm gonna read the tweets underneath Sim Guru Grant's tweet. I just realized if we get mermaids, we may get beaches, and then I love him. Said ways, and then he's like, someone said underwater city, swimming in the sea. Like, this is all of the problems, you know. What else? Witch time? No, mermaids, mermaids, mermaids. And mermaids were kind of like, they weren't a problem in The Sims 3. I can get why people didn't like them in The Sims 3, but as I said, that might not be how The Sims 4, this ray of sunshine, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what The Sims 4 is going to be like. The Sims 4 could be like anything, you know. They completely reinvented how laundry works in The Sims 4. It's still a hassle, but I could not believe when I saw it, like exactly, please no witches, we already have vampires, my sim needs a vacation. And someone said just don't buy the pack. Like, that's fine, but that's not like, that's not the solution, you know. It's not that we're don't buy the pack. It's not that this is even coming out, you know. They could release any one of these, so it's not like they're making all of them and I just choose not to buy the witches. It's that they're preferring witches over making something cool. And people are saying, I need Sims 4 making magic, like The Sims making magic. The Sims making magic was in The Sims 1, and apparently, I have not played The Sims 1, I'll be honest, I haven't, but apparently it was like some amazing, amazing thing. So I'm gonna look at this. The main feature of the expansion pack is the Sims to create magic charms and cast spells. These ingredients, which are many and varied, can be purchased in Magic Town or made at home. The ability to have a dragon as a pet was also introduced. Okay, see, if they went with that route, then that would be cool. But in The Sims 4 Making Magic, you can do a whole lot more than just be a witch. Like, I know that for sure. It was like a circusy kind of theme, like spooky, which we already have in the game, which not a lot of people like in the game. So that also is really weird. But the fact that you could purchase a dragon, I did not know that. If they did, what is that called? Oh, hold on. I have it. Dragon Valley. The Sims 3 Dragon Valley. That was such a beautiful world. If they did something like that, that would be cool. But we also already have like a theme that like that in Windenburg. But if they did like a Magic Town kind of thing where it was like carnival themed, that would be cool. Or there's like a bunch of different custom world map designs that I've seen, and if there are ways that they can make it different, but for the aesthetic that you need for witches, it's really not going to be that much different than Forgotten Hollow, especially with in this day and age with the way witches are going to be. Like, if they did like a whole carnival thing and a carnival theme, and they did like spells and freak shows and witches, then I can understand that. Like, but just having witches in the same way that we just had vampires, to me, it wouldn't be very exciting, or as exciting as Mermaids would be, where we could get this beautiful tropical world and go under. I don't know. I want vacation worlds too. I really want a vacation world. Like, a lot of people in these tweets are saying, like, witches or mermaids, why can't we have both? Like, I mean, fairies are also really cool. Personally, I would have imagined that you guys would have wanted fairies over, I say you guys as in, like, the 10 people watching, but like, no, as everybody, I thought people would want fairies over witches. I'm just surprised that witches are winning. And if witches were to win, of course I would still buy the pack, and of course I would still have fun, but I feel like having mermaids would be more fun. But if it was a circus theme, I could kind of imagine having like that kind of fun freak show kind of thing. But with fairies, we could have also had this cool like mushroom kingdom with like small things, and like, I think that would have brought a whole new aspect of gameplay too. Listen, we were not expecting Jungle Adventure, and the Sims team literally surprised us and shocked us, and it was crazy. So, Yeah. I feel like mermaids wouldn't really work in a closed world map like Sims 4. And then someone said, hello, mermaids would give them no choice but to give us open world swimming, my friend. Okay, that probably is not true. Open world swimming, I do not believe that. But The Sims 4 could put a lot over the water and could give us, access to beaches and things like that. So, I would definitely imagine them doing something underwater. I'm sure that they could do it. If they did it in The Sims 3, they could do it. Yeah, you wouldn't need open worlds to do that. You just need, like, water lots. Like, if they had, like, a lot... So if there was, like, a small world, like, Forgotten Hollow has, like, 5 lots. If there was a smaller world, maybe, like, 3 lots on land, one of them is a beach, 2 of them are like, one of them is a house and one of them is like a little community park or something like that, and then 2 places for mermaids to swim in the water. That would be pretty cool. Just 5 lots. One's a beach, 2 are completely underwater, 2 are on land. 2 houses, 1 park, 1 house, 1 store, 1 house, or like, maybe 2 small house lots, so maybe 6 lots, like a little beach, like a Caribbean theme. I don't know. I have a bunch of different world maps, like custom world maps that I want to be reviewing. So I will definitely be doing that sooner or later. But when I saw this poll and I saw that witches were winning, I just knew I had to come on here and say something because Twitter would not, be my isn't my main way of speaking. I think if mermaids won, they wouldn't make a separate pack for mermaids, but they would include them in a tropical EP with hotels and stuff. That is also a possibility. They have done that before. They've added oculates with different packs, so that is also a possibility. I mean, if you don't think that mermaids could be their own separate pack, then that's fine. That's completely valid, just like I don't think witches could be their own separate pack. So that is also a very big possibility, because I guess you could think in the same way that I'm thinking with Forgotten Hollow having the same worlds. Like, if they do a tropical world for mermaids, how would we ever get a tropical vacation world? I completely understand. It would be cool if the mermaids have their own specially made designs, like different types of hair compared to the normal Sims. Definitely. I want to build underwater. Imagine build underwater. That would be cool. I would prefer witches, but if you think of houses and boats, my vote may change. That's okay. See, houseboats would be part of a greater theme. So that's kind of what Maddie was saying when she said, like, I feel like it could be like part of a oh no, that's what Victoria was saying when she said it could be part of a bigger pack, like, a tropical vacation world, which that is definitely right. Dylan says, if they do witches, it needs to be done right. That is absolutely true. It could not be too similar to vampires. And I'm sure the Sims 4 team is really creative that, they wouldn't. Hi, Twilight's World. I'm actually going to be ending this stream very soon. So, and hi, Amelia. Oh, I'm ending this stream. Okay, guys. Listen, I love doing these kind of talking videos where I don't have to actually edit them. So if you want to see more of these kind of streams where I can chill with you and rant and talk, please let me know. Give this video a like so I know or something. And go check out my 24-hour sim challenge. If you haven't watched my 24-hour sim challenge, please do. 1, it's hilarious. I admit it myself, it's hilarious. 2, it took 24 hours. 3, it took so long to edit. So, and if you want more videos like that, go leave a like on that video. That way I know that you like those real life kind of funny videos like that, because those will be coming all summer, whether you like it or not. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will be streaming seasons very, very soon. I haven't streamed in a couple of days, but that's because this weekend I was busy. Today I'm busy. I'm actually talking about magic and crazy things. I'm going to an escape room today, which I'm super excited about. Also, if you want to see that, I am opening the floodgates to my vlog channel. My vlog channel is Nickflix, because Nickflix is like a Snapchat thing that I have, and it's an Instagram thing that I have about things, and my friends love Nickflix, so I made Nickflix a YouTube channel. I've always had a vlog channel, but, kind of opened it up. It's personal. It's not really, like, anything funny or, those kind of videos. I mean, it is funny. I am entertaining on that channel, but, it's Nickflix on there. It's kind of like, yeah. Do you know when you will stream? No, because I don't know when I'll be home, or I don't know if I'll stream tonight. Depends if I'm tired, but if I do stream, it's always going to be around 9:30, around then. But that is it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like. It's a big help, and I will see you guys all again next time. Thank you for coming today. It was fun. I promise I'll do more of these, all right? Peace out. Where do I end this?